Your latest news update from Western Mass News.
Good Thursday afternoon. I'm Chris Pisano with a look at your headlines. A hit-and-run suspect has turned himself in after allegedly hitting and killing a man last month on Chicopee Street. Eric St. Andre of Springfield was arraigned today. He faces charges including leaving the scene of a crash after causing death and motor vehicle homicide. The judge set his bail at $10,000. House Republicans released their own report on the January 6th Capitol riot. On the same day, the Democratic-led House Select Committee planned to release its final report. The House Select Committee delayed that release, but it did put out an executive summary laying the blame squarely on former President Trump. Wednesday's report from House Republicans focused on a breakdown in intelligence sharing, Capitol security, and a failure of coordination between various law enforcement agencies that day. And winter weather already causing concerns for holiday travelers. More than 16,000 flights have been delayed across the U.S. today, and nearly 5,000 have been canceled as a major storm sweeps through most of the country. Many airlines issuing waivers for flight changes. The TSA is encouraging travelers to get to the airport at least 2 hours before their flight to get through security lines.
I'm First Alert meteorologist Don Maher. Precipitation moving in this evening. Looks like rain here in the valley, but in the higher elevations, Berkshire County along the east slopes of the Berkshires may see a bit of snow and sleet, a light accumulation possible there before they transition over to rain as well as temperatures gradually rise as we head through the evening and into the overnight. The winds will pick up overnight, as will the rain. In fact, rain will come down heavy at times, could even be some rumbles of thunder as well. And as we get going tomorrow morning, I think it is going to be a damp start to our Friday morning commute. But the steadiest the rain should taper to some showers as we head through the mid-morning and early afternoon, and then the rain will pick back up. It will come to an end Friday evening, could end as some snow shower activity that could leave a coating to an inch or two in the higher elevation. Could be some scattered coatings here in the valley as well, and that will dry us out, but also the coldest air of the season coming in here for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. The temperatures only in the 20s.
Stay with Western Mass News on air, online, and on our app throughout the day for breaking news, weather, and exclusive content.